Hi guys, so I was going to film my like go-to simple natural makeup and I was supposed to do it while Bella was napping, but I guess she wanted to take a short nap. So let's see if we could still do it while she's awake. Okay, so let's see how Bella cooperates. I hope you can hear me over her because she's currently in her walker. So she's gonna be moving around. I'm not sure how loud her walker is. And if you see this right here, it's my mirror. I'm gonna try my best to look out onto the camera, but I still need to sort of see what I'm doing. Okay, well, of course, I already washed my face, and for moisturizer, I use like 3 drops of just pure vitamin E oil. And then my first step is my eyebrows, which I use the Anastasia Brow Definer, and I think this is in color Granite. I think she was only asleep for like 20 minutes. I was hoping she'd take at least a 40-minute nap, but I guess not. I hate when you think they look even and then you go out and take pictures and you look back on them and one's longer and one has a better arch. Okay, next step is foundation, and I like the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. This is shade 02 Natural. ¿Qué pasó? So when I do my foundation, I usually don't bring it all the way up to my eyes because I add concealer, of course, and I don't want it to be too heavy or pink. Just a preference of mine. This has been my go-to drugstore foundation. It has pretty good coverage, and it doesn't feel so heavy on the skin. It's a natural finish. It's been between this one and the other one is Maybelline, but I ran out of it and just haven't gotten a new one. Since it's a more natural look, I don't clean up the eyebrows, so what I do is just go in with a sponge and go in underneath and on top. Next is concealer, and I like the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Tin Light. depending on how I feel, I'll set my under eyes and my face. And for that I use the Airspun powder, but mine's is all over the place. It like spilled like it. So I don't know why my mirror keeps moving. What's my next step? Oh, my bronzer, which I use the Hoola. I have the small one. I wanted to make sure I liked it before I bought the big one, and I just haven't run out of this one. And again, since I'm going for the more natural look, I'm not going to be contouring, so I still just take the same brush and the bronzer and go alongside my nose. And with that same brush as well, I go into my blush. And this is the Milani Baked Blush and Berry Amour. And then add a little bit of the leftover blush that's on the brush on your nose, just for that tan effect. And I leave the blush and bronzer out because that is what I'm going to be using on my eyes as well. So I just go in with like a blending brush and put some bronzer all over my eyelid. You don't have to be so neat with it because, again, you're going for the natural look. So first, I add it into my crease. I drag it out a bit just so I can reach the end of my eyebrow. And then I take what's left over and I add it onto my lid. And you can repeat and add it, not as much as you like if you want more definition or more color. And if you ever go like darker on one side, I don't know if you can see, but if it's a bit darker on this side, you can always, of course, add more on the other side. Or I usually also take my, what did I use? Setting brush, since it has translucent powder on it, and I just wipe some of it off. So after the bronzer's all over the eyelid, I take a packing brush and I add my blush to my eyelid. And this blush has a little bit of shimmer on it, so you can add it just to the center if you like for a pop. And I switch in between adding it just in the center or to the whole eyelid. Today I'm doing the whole eyelid. And after that's set, I just go back in with the brush that I applied the bronzer all over my eyelid with, and I blend in the crease. And then next, I add my highlight. What are you doing? Huh? The highlight I use is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek and Pearlized. And I love this one because it's really natural. It's almost like a glow from within, but you can also build it up to a more dramatic effect. But since we are going for the simple no makeup look, I just go in literally. And then just with a smaller brush, I add that to my Cupid's bow. The tip of my nose, a line down the bridge, and then I add some to the inside of my eye. And then finally I add some to the center of my eyelid. So when I just put the blush on in the middle, I don't do this, but since I put it on over my lid and I still want my eyes to pop a little more, I'm gonna just add a little to the center. Watering and I did apply. Okay, and then I'm just go back in with the packing brush and blend it out a little. And then I'm going back in with the same brush that I applied my bronzer and blush with, and I'm simply just gonna blend everything out. And then sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. And I'm just going in with a brown eyeshadow and gonna be lining my top lash line. I don't know how people do this so smoothly. And I also use this just to emphasize my mole. And then after that, I go in with rose water. Sometimes I set it with like setting spray that has alcohol in it just so the makeup can stay on longer, but I don't really care, and I want more of a fresh look. And the reason I do the rose water first is because sometimes if I forget to do that and then I do my mascara, it'll smear a little or transfer. So then I just curl my eyelashes. Voluminous, I think, Million Lashes. This is what it looks like. You guys see this? This is one layer. So went ahead and added the mascara to both top and bottom. This is just one layer. And then lastly, I grab a mascara wand and some hairspray. And I just comb up my brow. I comb up my brow hairs just to make them look more full and fluffy. There we go. It's a small difference, but I like it. And then that also helps you be able to tell if there's any sparse areas that you might need to go back in and add a little more pigment in your eyebrows. And now I'm just gonna line my lips. This is a nude by Rimmel London, and I don't know, it's in the shade 032 Innocent. And today we're gonna go in with this. I always choose a nude. Can't find my other one. I typically use the 951 by the I Love Sarai and ColourPop collection, or a Milani nude, but I can't find it. Here it goes. Let's use this one. It's the 61 Naked Matte Naked by Milani. And then just for added effects, today I'm gonna add the I Love Sarai and ColourPop collection Ultra Glossy Lip in Atole. And this lip gloss is so pretty, guys. It's like a pink, but it has a gold sheen to it. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I hope this video wasn't too cringy. It's my first time ever filming a video like this. Okay guys, so I really hope you enjoyed the video. This is again my go-to let me wear makeup but look natural, simple and quick. So yeah, I just hope you like the finished look.